Hi, family. It is I, African Osorenko. I am back with you again. Family, we must discuss this voting situation, with the Democrats. Now, the Democrats expect to give us nothing but to continuously want us to vote for them. So I'm going to go over some facts with you, family. But before I do that, I am going to uh, go over the Copyright Act. Okay. All right. So let me get that disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 104 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay, so that's what we're going to go over, and we're going to discuss this. I'm sorry, we're going to discuss this. Just one second, family. Okay, and we are going to get with this program. Just give me one second. As I was saying, the Democrats want us to vote for them, but they don't want to give us anything. They want to treat us like, hey, they don't have to give us anything. That's what they believe. So we are going to see. Okay, just one second. Okay. So, family, we already know that Biden and the Democrats have not given us anything in turn for us voting. And not just Biden. I mean, think about it. There has been no Democrat president that has tried to work with Black people and give us what we're asking for. Okay? We have been faithfully voting for the Democrats for the last 60 plus years, and we've had really no progress. We really have not. We are on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes, to economics and everything in thereof, as far as that are that are supposed to, help our community. You know what I'm saying? No one, no one is asking, uh, you know, why are they, why are they doing, why are they not doing anything for us? Because they're not going to, because we're not forcing them to do anything, and we're allowing it, and we're accepting exactly what they're giving us. All right. So just one second. All right. So I'm gonna read something. Okay, just one second, family. I'm gonna read something to you. Okay. All right. So as I said, we have been voting. Our community have been voting Democrat for the last 60 plus years. Yet we're not getting any kind of benefits from it. The benefits are going to everybody else. The benefits are going to Ukraine. The benefits are going to Israel. The benefits are going to other communities. Yet they come to the Black people to the Black community when they want want our votes. Okay, so as long as there's no elections, then they ignore us. But once election time comes, and then here they come, real nice and kind, and come on, and let me come to the cookout and all of this nonsense that we really need to stop as a community. We need to stop inviting people to the cookout, to the proverbial cookout. Okay, okay, yeah, we're gonna invite you to the cookout. All right, we might put some poison in in it for you. Okay, okay. So new data shows that Democrats, long time standing uh, uh, base voters of black people, American black people, has shrunk to its lowest point in more than 60 years, creating a massive vulnerability for President Biden and the congressional Democrats. Why is that? That is because Biden and the Democrats don't want to do anything. But see, we got to understand, family, it's not just Biden, it is the Democrats, period. When President Clinton was in there, who was the so-called first black president, oh, and when I think about that, it just makes me cringe. He did nothing for the blacks. When any of the black, any of the other, when a Barack Obama was there, and that really hurt my heart. I knew it was difficult for him, but even if he had a did it and they had a vetoed it, at least he would have showed us that, yeah, I'm with you guys. I understand it. I'm right here, But he did nothing for the black vote, for the black voters either. Okay. One of the most loyal parts of the Democrat coalition is subtly in danger. Black people could vote Republican in numbers not seen since President Dwight Eisenhower was elected in the 1950s. See, and this is something that is really surprising the Democrats because, see, they just thought they had us like this. But no, we are evolving. We are growing as a people. We are waking up and we are getting smart. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of mammies and peppies that want to stay on the plantation and keep us on the plantation with them. But we're not interested in doing that. There are some black people that are really ridiculous. And they just want you to vote blue no matter who. And then when you give them facts, okay, first of all, yeah, they gave us the 1964 Civil Rights Act, but then they don't uphold none of the laws, really. They really don't. People are discriminatory on your job. They don't hire black people. Instead, they'll give a job. A black person could be qualified, but instead they'll give that job to a white person. The voter rights, family, the voter rights, every 25 years come up for a vote. And we're going to talk about that is because it's the filibuster. Okay. So then it says Democrats' advantage among black voters is at its lowest. Uh, Financial Times columnist chief John Murdoch said. Okay, I wonder why. That is a group that Biden won almost 50 points when last before. Okay, when Biden was running for president against Trump, black people showed up in 2020 during a national, a global pandemic, came out. Black people stood in long lines. Black people, left work early or whatever they did, but they stood in long lines to vote Biden in. And Biden told us that he was going to have our backs when we voted him in. Okay? And what happened? What happened as soon as he got in office? Then he told us that we better learn to work with the Mexicans. And what have they done? They have brought in all these Mexicans. Family, and I'm going to tell you something about that. Okay. This is a direct plan to not only possibly crash the economy, family, but also this is a direct um, attack on the black community because uh a lot of people, well, they can't replace us, they can't replace us. Well, they can, because they can they already have practices in higher you know um occupations where you make more money. They already have practices where they are excluding as often as they can. They are doing all kind of racist things where they don't hire people, or they look at the application and they see certain names on the application and they throw it in the garbage and things like that. They are already doing things like that. So the fact is, for them to you know replace the black community in as many jobs. Look how the Hispanics have taken over in the construction field. Construction used to be predominantly blacks. My husband was in construction at one time. So no, that's it's just not the truth. These people are plotting on the black community, and they have always plotted on the black community. you know uh we have to really be careful at this time, family. Yeah, I see so many people arguing the point of Agenda 2025. Black people, black people, really, really and truly, we almost already living Agenda 2025 anyway. Okay, because they wiping out DEI, they're wiping out affirmative, they're already wiped out affirmative action. They are little by little chipping away at all of our rights. And what are the Democrats doing? They're doing nothing. They sit around and act like they don't see that. But as soon as the Texas governor says he's going to start arresting or detaining the illegal immigrants, and then Biden, it says he's going to file a lawsuit. So you can file a lawsuit about that, but you can't file a lawsuit about the things that are concerning the black community. We got to wake up, family, and we got to stop being so stupid. We really do. And I'm not talking about y'all, family. I'm talking about the people that just refuse to understand that it's serious. It is serious out here. We are fighting for our lives. It is better right now for us to make a stand at this point than for us to wait. And then what? Then what? Then more of nothing? Because that's exactly what's happening. We're getting nothing for our votes. And we have to stop doing that. Okay? Let me see. Okay, so it says Democrats cannot conceive that non-white voters are anything other than civil right voters. In their mind, all of the voters need to be talked to, like about farm work and undocumentation. See, and that's what I'm saying. They are only discussing benefits for other people. Okay, that's what they're doing. So that's to the Latino uh, family. You know what I'm saying? But nothing for the blacks. Nothing for the base of people that have voted for you for the last 60 plus years. We get absolutely nothing, right? Family, we have to wake up. If they don't, I'm not so the abortion rights that that they want to take away in Agenda 2025. Whatever. I don't care. More black babies. Wonderful. I love black babies. I love black people. So that's a wonderful thing. But there are some things in there that are concerning. But let me tell you something, family. It doesn't matter, because the Democrats are allowing the Republicans to do whatever they want anyway. So eventually, all of those things that they want to take away, they're going to be able to take away regardless. whether there is a Democrat in office or not. And we have to understand that this is a white man's game, okay? And this is how they play this game, okay? They do this, they're going to keep us in our place. You know what I'm saying? They want us to continue to be oppressed. They want us to continue to be subjugated. They want us to continue to be at the bottom of the totem pole. And so many of us don't get it. And we have to understand that this is too much. Okay. In 1982, Congress extended Section 5 of the Civil Rights Act for 25 years. That means that in 25 years, the votes will come back up. Our voting rights would come back up for decision. Do we let them keep them or do we take them away? But no new Section 5 coverage formula was adopted. Congress did, however, modify the procedure for a jurisdiction to terminate coverage under the special provisions. In 2006, Congress extended the requirements of Section 5 in the Voting Rights Act for an additional 25 years. So, in other words, as I said, every 25 years, this comes up. Do we allow them to continue to vote or do we not allow them to continue to vote? And this is not even a law, it's just a filibuster, okay? Almost like a policy that they put in place. So, Biden, Clinton, Obama, somebody, um, somebody, Jimmy Carter, somebody could have changed this years ago. But they don't change it, family, because they don't intend to. They don't want to. They want to be able to say one day, you know what? You Negroes can't vote anymore. And you have black people saying, they can't do that. They can't do that. Are you serious? They run the country. What do we run? They run the country. They make the laws. They're making laws every day that goes against our community to keep us subjugated, to keep us oppressed. Yet you have Negroes out here, I should call them Necros, okay, because they like bad birds, out here just refusing to understand these people are doing whatever they want to do. Look at Trump. Okay, because I'm not a Republican fan either by any means. But look at Trump and how Trump uh, is charged with a felony, yet he can still run for president. But you or I could not get a job, not a government job, not a federal job, not a state job, not a corner store job most times, not sometimes not even a job at McDonald's if we have felonies. They will not hire us. This shows you the contradiction of white in America. It just shows you. It also should show you that when it comes down to it, family, we really don't have the rights that we think we have. We are living in an illusion, family. We are living in an illusion. We have to wake up and we have to understand it is really time for separation from these people. See, but ooh, the problem is some of you mammies and pappies would rather sit under the master's table and let him drop pieces of biscuit down to you like a dog rather than stand up and say, you know what? Blip this system. Blip it. Let's all just disengage. Do you know if majority of black people just completely disengage from this system, mm, it's gonna fall anyway, but it would definitely fall very fast. Family, we have to get serious. We have to do our homework. We have to understand. Look, one thing, and my father was from the South. One thing my father taught me was that they never change. They will never change. Think about it. Think about the stuff, the things they're doing. And you don't want to say all of them are that way because they're not. There's some decent white folks. I mean, I got some in my family. Okay? There are some that are decent, but they out count the ones that are not, out count the ones that are in America. And the bad thing about it is it's acceptable. They've made it acceptable to where now, immigrants and anybody else come into the country and they look at black people like, huh, you ain't nothing. You know, they want to come in and start with that white supremacy, anti black hate, just like the white supremacists. They come in and talk to you crazy or treat you bad. Come into your own neighborhood. They come into our own neighborhoods. They set up shops and stores and restaurants, Chinese restaurants and stuff. And I wouldn't eat out of none of that nonsense. And they chicken wing places. We should be cooking our own chicken wings anyway. But they do all of this and then they treat us like crap in our neighborhood. Okay? And yet every single day, what do you see? You see black people, black women running in the Chinese stores, running in the nail salons and stuff. Even black people, black men and women, running in the Chinese restaurant. You can make your own Chinese food if you want to. I do it. You want shrimp fried rice or whatever you eat, beef fried rice, chicken fried rice, you can make it yourself. Do you think if you were in their neighborhood selling soul food, you think they're coming? You think they're coming to your restaurant? If you had a store, a gas station, you think the Arabs are coming? You think they're coming? They're not. They're not going to spend their money with us because they think and look at us like we're beneath them. But see, I don't blame other folks too much for that. I blame us. I blame black people because we have allowed other folks to come and step on our necks when it's time to stand up. We should be standing up, black people. We have to. There's going to come a time in America, some of you are real comfortable, feel real good, think you got your good little job and things like that. Some of us, you just have no idea what's coming down the pipeline. Some of us are so sleep, we are in deep slumber, sleep slobbing at the mouth like we work 15 hours, okay? Some of us are that sleep. Black people, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up because if we don't wake up now, we are ruining opportunities for our descendants. Now I'm telling you, yeah, people, oh no, they can't make us slaves no more. Yeah, but we don't know what plan they have down the future for our descendants. We know that we are living in the land of the Wendigo. That's what they are. Wendigo, bloodsuckers. Okay? We are living in the land of those people. Okay? And we have to understand that they plan for us years in advance. Years in advance. Please believe me, family. They're not sitting around like some of us are doing. or like our so-called Black Caucus is doing. Oh well, yeah, everything is fine, cool. Mm-mm. They planning. They planning on us every single day. They're plotting on us. They are coming up with things now that will affect our grandchildren and great grandchildren. Family, they are. And I know one or two people that work in the government. Trust me, family, they are. We have to wake up. It is time for us to wake up because otherwise we're lost. Family, I love you. I love my Black family. I love you, love you, love you, love you. I want to see us now and in the future to win. I want us to win. We are the chosen people of the Most High Yah, and we deserve to win. We have been through enough in this country. It's not time for us to try to play Captain Save a Hole no more. Excuse my French. It's not time for that anymore. This is why they come to us. Well, Black people, why are you not voting for the Democrats and all that BS? Yeah. See, they want us to save the country. You got to save democracy, Black people. And we ain't got to save a damn thing. No, we don't. We should be tired of being Captain Save a Hole. It's time for us to let that hoe go. Let that hoe go. America's that hoe. All right, family. I am out of here. I hope you enjoyed this live. And thank you so much for viewing. You all be blessed. I thank you so much. I love you, Black family. We're going to stand strong. We're going to do this. All right, family. Take care. Bye bye.